And welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be continuing what if Naruto had the powers of Shigaraki. And without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Something I forgot to mention earlier, since Naruto can't basically use his hands all the time, they did make him a very nice sword. So the next few minutes is going to make so much more sense because Naruto's sword isn't a slouch. So, anyway, Zabuza, he gets down from the tree and, obviously he's paying attention to Naruto. He sees Naruto has a pretty decent sword on his back. What it looked like the Leaf Village put money into him, strangely enough. And he see Naruto, he got bandages on his fingers and stuff. So obviously there's something going on. Like, he gotta have a cold fighting style or something. So Zabuza tells him, he holds up the executioner's blade and he why don't you come put your money where your mouth is? And Naruto kind of grins and he pulls out his sword and he's like, I don't know. I'm pretty good, I think. And then Zabuza, he looks and he's like, I'm pretty sure I'm better. I've been alive longer. There's no, right? So, and they start Naruto charging and Zabuza, and they start fighting. And Zabuza realized okay, he kind of got a little oomph to him. He's wondering this might be interesting. So they start going, and then Haku, he come down or whatever, wherever Haku was. I don't know. I forgot what I said Haku was doing at this point, right? So, yeah, they fighting or whatever, and I want to say Haku was just waiting in the distance, waiting for Zabuza, tell him, hit me with a Senbon or whatever, because I want to say this is their first altercation. So, yeah, they fighting or whatever, and as they're fighting, Zabuza kind of noticed his sword ain't normal swords ain't fighting the executioner's blade for long, but whatever he got going on with this one, this sword is nice. So Zabuza tell him, after I kill you, I'm gonna take your sword and give it to my apprentice. And Naruto, looks and he's like, so your apprentice is the person hiding in the trees? And, Zabuza, immediately, how did he know Haku was there? Haku's cold, how did he know he was there? So Kakashi immediately, tells, Sasuke, hey, we finna go handle him. He tells Sakura to stay with Tazuna. So they go into the woods and they end up finding Haku. And as they fighting Haku, Naruto, he's still kind of going at it with Zabuza, but now his attention is wavering because Sasuke is fighting what the fuck? I just said his name. Haku, right? So as that's going on, Zabuza kind of noticing Naruto's starting to waver. So he started actually laying blows, and he's not injuring, because Naruto's guard is still up, so it's he's cutting Naruto, which is basically healing the executioner's blade and somewhat making him stronger, right? So, or making the blade stronger. So, eventually Naruto blade snap, and then he go in for what Zabuza would assume was a final blow, and then Naruto breaks the bandages on his hand and he grabs the executioner's blade, and Zabuza is shook because the minute Naruto grabs it, he can feel it getting weaker, and then he starts seeing it crack. And at first Zabuza was how did his hand not get cut in half? And then you see oh no, his hand is bleeding, Naruto did get cut. It didn't and then he looks up and he got the little nine-tail slit and shit, right? And he's he grinning did you really think that was all I had up my sleeve? Right? And Naruto was I told you, I really wasn't a good sword. I was a good swordsman, decent at most, better than the majority. But I am still I'm something to be weary of. And he Naruto he starts gripping the executioner's blade and he basically breaks it in half. And Zabuza he jumped back and he look over at Haku, and Naruto he look over and he's what's wrong? I thought we were still fighting. And Naruto looks back down at his blade and he was well, it's not necessarily good now, you cut it in half. I mean, I cut your blade in half. And then Zabuza he started trying to like he started trying to do his mist jutsu, you know, to get, to get the surroundings on his side. And Naruto was like, I can't let you do that. So like he puts his hand on the ground, and like the whole, like everything in Zabuza's direction like starts shaking, and like by the time Zabuza was able to get his bearings again, because it was shaking violently, right? So by the time he was able to get his bearings again, he was like knee deep in hard earth, and Naruto was standing over him, right? And at this point, you can't really do a jutsu with a dude standing over you, and you can't get to your pouches where your kunai are. So your best bet is literally to hand-to-hand combat him. And in all honesty, with Naruto being able to ride away the executioner's blade, I don't think he wants to do that. So at this point, he's accepting what's gonna happen. And Naruto tells him like, it don't gotta go down like this. But you know too much, so I'm gonna give you an option. And Zabuza was like, what's that? And he's like, so if you come back to the Leaf Village, I can, I might be able to talk you into being a secret, like a guard or whatever, something in the Leaf Village, right? And we could cover you, like we can make your death, like you could just disappear off the map, and then if you just have to, wear a mask for the rest, you just wear a mask. And Zabuza was like, I don't know. And Naruto was like, well, I'm gonna give you some time to think about it, but don't meet my eyes again. And like Zabuza was convinced at this point, he'd be dead. But Naruto was like, I wouldn't risk somebody that I wouldn't risk killing somebody that I enjoyed fighting. And although you were in my way, it's not like I didn't enjoy fighting you. And you weren't as disrespectful as most. So, I'll leave you with that. And basically, he walks off and he go tells Kakashi like they can go. But at this point, Haku has hit Sasuke with some senbon. So when Naruto gets over there, he sees that, and it's over, okay? So he snaps. Zabuza he looks over there, he sees Haku's mirror prism up thing. Kakashi ended up finding a way to either get him out of it, and some more stuff. And then before Kakashi could convince Naruto everything is alright, because he kind of know what Naruto got going on. He's a part of his team, so he has to know. So as Naruto's walking over there, he sees I was sworn to protect this person by someone that I enjoy having company by, and I won't allow this transgression to continue. You must pay for your actions. You understand this, right? And at this point, Haku's kind of he's scared because he can feel what Naruto's giving off. And honestly, it ain't nothing but murderous intent and good vibes. So yeah, Naruto walks over there and Haku he trying to get up kind of, but he got blown out of his mirror, so he's still kind of injured. So as Naruto walks over there, he kind of puts his arms up with a few senbon, and then he throws them. Naruto waves his hand and they disappear. And Naruto grabs Haku's hands and was like, these should do. And they start falling off. And Haku's just screaming. And Naruto's like, oh, relax, it's not even that bad. And he walks off and he grabs Sasuke, he pulls some bandages out of his pouch and he wraps up his hands and he takes a few deep breaths in, just to try to calm himself down, because he got some genuine control. He got no option. He know how strong he is. He know how dangerous he could be if he lash out. It's not, So he take a few deep breaths. He tells Sakura to get over here and come heal Sasuke before they have a problem, because at this point, Tazuna and Sakura were both not even scared at the people that they were fighting at this point. It was, why the fuck did Naruto get put on a team with children, right? Like, there's only one adult on this team. Look what the fuck he just did. Like, if Naruto really just wanted to be one of them, he would have no problems running away. Like, yes, Kakashi is cold, but I doubt he's gonna want to risk his whole team for one kid. But then again, it is Naruto. He does have the Naruto, so, you know, it's whatever, right? So they basically deliver Tazuna to where he needs to be, and like on their way back, they meet back up with Zabuza, because at this point, you know, Haku, he basically found a way to, you know, he's no longer with us, okay? Right? He didn't want to, because, you know, they had a whole like moment going on. So Zabuza is like, he's still in the, he not in the knee deep, like he not knee deep in the stuff, but he like looking at what happened. Like he looking at what transpired. He looking at the bits of the executioner's blade. He looking at the half of it that's right here. And Naruto, like as they're walking past, cause like they basically walk right back through it. Kakashi's like, Naruto, just keep walking. And Naruto's like, nah, like I kinda, like, and then he looks over and he sees like, damn, that's messed up, man. And he like, you know, seeing Haku, he like, damn, that's messed up. So he walk over to Zabuza and he's like, so yeah, you thought about it? He like, man, you might as well just take me there to travel. And Naruto was like, I mean, hey, as long as you're not standing out here, because there's a whole bunch of people looking for you, if I'm not mistaken. And like, as he's saying this, it's like 100 some odd people hit the stuff, like hit the mountain that they just basically walked back over, because they missed them by like a day or two, because they already had their big fight. So they never had that second meet up, right? So what ends up happening is basically Naruto, Kakashi, Sasuke, and the emotional damaged Zabuza take out, like they kill, a total of them die of 25, because I'm gonna say it was about 100. And the rest, like, I'm gonna say another 25 were like severely injured, like on the, like broken arms and junk. Naruto didn't break arms. He either cut them joints off or he, you know, got rid of them. Doesn't matter. You know, he just, you know, yeah, doesn't have a lot of options. I mean, he could break it by kicking it, but, you know, he uses a sword in his hand, so put 2 and 2 together. Anyway, yeah, and like the last 50 were just like, okay, punched, and they fell out, like they were just knocked out. So yeah, and eventually, when they got back to the Leaf Village, they had to somewhat like put a, not like a bag over his, yeah, they had to put like a bag over Zabuza's head, you know, or like a cloak or whatever, you know, walk him in without letting nobody see him. They had to go let the Hokage know, right? And technically the Hokage been knew, because he had somebody watching over Naruto the whole time, which was an Anbu member, of course. And like, he basically summoned them damn near immediately to the Hokage office. But this is where I'm ending this part off. If y'all enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you enjoyed my content, please subscribe. Anyway, this has been Shinobi. Peace.